Hey, all right, welcome back to Strategy in Small Doses. I have a really awesome topic to talk about today, and that is this topic of the buzzword being in launch mode. Okay, and a lot of people think of launch mode as in like this live launch method, or you're launching something maybe once a year or once a quarter, a new program, and you gear up and you do this big launch, right? But I want you to shift your thinking here a little bit, because some of these words are simply that, they're buzzwords. But when you really think about it, if you are not fully booked in your business, you are in launch mode. Okay. And here's what I mean by this is that I really want you to think about it is that you need to treat your business. You need to treat every single month, every single day as if you're in launch mode. Because if you are in client acquisition, meaning you're not fully booked and you need new clients, you're essentially in launch mode, because launch mode is really just a series of steps for the sales. All right. So it's, promoting something, getting something out there, letting people know it exists, letting people know how much time they have. But I want you to think about this with any of your services, right? If you offer one-on-one services, if you're a coach or a consultant and you have one-on-one spots to fill, treat it like a launch. You've got 2 spots open, and treat it the same as you would if you were launching a group program every quarter. Because when you can change your mindset to think about the fact that like this, you need to be treating it like launch mode, meaning you need to promote it. Think about the level of promotion that happens when somebody is in launch mode, right? You hear about it all the time. They're excited. They're sharing it with you. They share testimonials. They share everything about it. Why should that stop? If you're trying to build and fill your one-to-one spots, or you have a new service and you're launching it and you're offering it and you're trying to fill it, you should be in the same mindset, right? The framework is still the same. Sharing testimonials, social proof, getting visible, let people know that the offer exists, let people know you're taking on new clients. Don't just assume that. So take whatever it is. I want you to think about action item right here. I want you to look at your business right now. And I want you to look at how much capacity you have. If you are not fully booked, meaning you have space to take on new clients, I want you to put yourself in launch mode for the next 4 weeks and fill whatever that is. Pick one product, pick one service, pick one program, and essentially launch that this month. I mean, think about it. Think about how much faster you can fill your calendar and fill your book if every month you pick one thing. Okay, I'm going to fill 2 one-to-one spots, and I'm going to put myself in launch mode, and I'm going to make it happen. I'm going to plan the social posts. I'm going to plan the promotion. I'm going to show up every day, etc. Right? Maybe it's you're trying to fill a new challenge. Put yourself in launch mode. Go through the process. There is a set sales process that says, open your cart. It doesn't have to be this open, closed cart. It could be, I have 2 spots available. They're open. When they're filled, it closes, right? Like we get too wrapped up in these buzzwords, this terminology, acting like it's different, like the process is different. But the reality is that if you're not fully booked, you need to be in launch mode, okay? Every single month, whether that means you bring on people that help you like a copywriter, or you need to bring on a tech VA, or you need to bring on a general VA. If you can't possibly, if you don't have the capacity to do it and you need help with your social posts, or you need help with some of the back end, making sure like your technology works together, that's one thing. But the reality is that you need to treat it the same as you would as if you were doing a large launch. If you want to fill it, put yourself out there. Stop hoping people will come find you. Okay? Shift your thinking here a little bit. Put yourself in launch mode and fill the damn thing. Go, fill it. Fill those one-on-one spots. Sell that new program. Launch a power hour. Like, you want a quick cash injection? Put a new offer together. Say, hey, I've got 1 hour time slots. Here's what we can get done. And I've got 4 available. Who wants it? launch it. Like, right? Like that's the simplicity of it. Everything you do is technically a launch. It doesn't have to be this long drawn out funnel and making sure you got all these pieces and having, email sequences behind it and all this. You know how I feel about that stuff. But it's about the sales. Launch equals sales. Launch mode equals sales mode. That's what you have to equate it to. Launch mode is sales mode. If you're not fully booked, put yourself in launch mode. If you need to call it launch mode to like wrap your head around it, call it launch mode. If you need to call it client acquisition mode, call it client acquisition mode. Call it marketing, call it inbound, call it outbound. I don't care what you call it. See, the difference is that everybody calls it something different. And it's these buzzwords that we create to sell it. Like, oh, I'm going to teach you how to be in launch mode, right? Somebody created that because they created a process that's now essentially your everyday standard sales process, but they're teaching you how to do it in launch, whatever. I could go on and on, but my point is shift your mindset, put yourself in launch mode every single month. Pick one product, pick one focus and start selling it. When it's filled, do something different. You know what I mean? Like pick the next one. What's the next step? What's the next offer? What's the next opportunity for your clients? What do you want to do? Even if it's promoting a freebie, even if it's promoting your podcast or a free video or something of that, like it's all the same. You're doing the same exact steps, the same process, regardless of what it is you're selling or promoting. So don't get so wrapped up in this launch mode and like you're always in launch mode. Okay? You're always in launch mode. So tell me, what are you launching right now? Go through and look at it and let me know. All right, we'll talk soon.